Hey guys, what is going on? It is E.N.D here, and in today's video we are going to be discussing another Fatal 100-year quest theory, where we are going to be discussing the possibilities that Lucy will die in the Fatal 100-year quest. Sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy this video. So, a little disclaimer for this video. I'm not saying that Lucy is definitely going to die. This is a theory, but what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to listen to the full theory before you decide to dislike it, because some of you guys might just dislike it straight away. So listen to the full theory, and if you still want to dislike it after that, then I got no harm to that. But just listen to the theory and let me know down below your thoughts about it, and if you think it might happen, because it does have a good ending, I swear. So this theory revolves around the character Lucy Heartfilia. Lucy has been intertwined with Natsu's life ever since they met on that first day at Hadrian Port. They've gone through many adventures with each other, and they've gone through very perilous battles, and they have come so far from where they began. But Lucy Heartfilia, she is a celestial wizard, but her destiny is something that we're probably not going to know what it is. So why do I believe Lucy will die in the Fatal 100-year quest? Well, if you guys cast your minds back to the Fatal Final series, if you remember when Natsu was versus Zerif, Natsu was being pushed back so much that when Zerif transformed into his ultimate being after absorbing all the magic from Mavis, he got literally one shot by Zerif and he was on the verge of dying. So Lucy had Natsu's book, so she had the book of E.N.D. So she, using that book, opened it up, saw the demonic writings, and when she saw that some of the letters were disappearing, which would indicate that Natsu's life is in danger, she started to rewrite the words so that she could actually save Natsu and give him a little bit of a power up as well. So that is what she did, and she successfully did that, and Natsu came back into the battle and actually defeated Zerif. But remember this, remember the time that she was actually casting the writing, she was also getting a demonic power put within her. And secondly, Zerif said that whoever rewrites the book of E.N.D or even tries to change it, literally changing Natsu, that person would have a terrible, terrible fate ahead of them. So does this mean that Lucy is now in danger? Well, let's cast our minds to Fatal 100-year quest now, where the quest is for them to seal all the 5 god dragons. So Lucy is, right now, she is at her power level, because right now nothing is indicating that anyone from the main crew will die at any point. But we have seen a little bit of an interesting moment between Natsu and Ignia. So Natsu and Ignia, when they were fighting, Ignia gave Natsu some of his fire so that Natsu could power up from that and defeat the water god dragon, which he did. But then he went on a little bit of a rampage later on, and who was the person that stopped him? Well, it was none other than Lucy, and she calmed down the power within him, so she stopped him from going on a rampage. But imagine this, imagine that Lucy is probably gonna have to stop Natsu again later on in the future, because remember, right now we are on the E.N.D arc. Natsu and the crew are facing off the moon god dragon Selene, and they are in a perilous battle versus her. But remember, after this battle, after they have sealed the moon god dragon, they have still got the fire god dragon and even the final god dragon left. So one of the god dragons is Ignia, and Natsu already had a chance to fight him, and he was literally powerless versus him. So most likely Natsu will fight Ignia in the future, and when he does, he will go on a rampage. We might just see E.N.D's true form, as people have been saying many times in the past, but this time I'm actually legit saying that we might just see E.N.D's true form. And when that happens, Lucy will be the only one that can stop him, just as she did before when he was on the rampage. So I believe when Lucy tries to stop him, the only way for her to stop him would be for her to, let's just say, give up her life in order for her to save Natsu, because Natsu will probably be going on such a big rampage, he won't be knowing friends from foe when he is facing Ignia. Even though it is a bad rampage, he'll probably need that power in the future to defeat Ignia and possibly the last god dragon. So he will need that power. So Lucy is going to sacrifice her life in order for Natsu to gain that power up. but for also him to control it, because if he does not control it and keep going on a rampage, he will not only endanger the people around him, he will endanger friends, he will even endanger E.N.D if he goes beyond that level. So that is why I believe Lucy will be the main person to stop Natsu when he does go on that rampage versus E.N.D, and I believe that she will have to give her life in order for her to stop Natsu's rampage. Again, this is a near future, and remember, this is a theory. So why do I believe that this will have a happy ending? Because I mentioned that at the beginning of this theory. Well, I believe this will have a good ending, because if you remember, the reward for completing the 100-year quest is that the person that gave out the job, he said that I shall grant you any wish, anything you want, I shall grant that wish for you. So remember, if he can grant any wish, most likely the crew will not want like fame, power, or anything like that. They will probably wish for Lucy to come back alive, which the guy will probably do, and Lucy will then come back to life, and that will be the happy ending for Fairy Tail 100-year quest, because they'll have sealed all of the 5 god dragons. Everything now is gone back to normal. The quest is complete, and now they have brought back Lucy from the dead, thanks to the reward that they got from the guy that gave out the job in the first place. So that would be the happy ending. There might be some like loophole in there somewhere about Lucy returning, but we shall see. But I want to hear your guys' opinions down below. Do you think Lucy will die in the Fairy Tail 100-year quest? Do you think that she will be the one that stops Natsu from going on a rampage? Because as you are aware, if you are reading the Fairy Tail 100-year quest, there is no indication whatsoever that anyone from the main crew is dying, because right now everyone is still alive and kicking. They are all getting their own personal power-ups through each battle they are going through. But there is the key fact that Natsu still has a little bit of a demonic power within him, and in order for him to unleash that power and use it to its full potential, he will have to face a powerful foe like E.N.D. But something will happen for Lucy, because as Zerif said, the one thing that stuck in my mind is Zerif saying that Lucy will have a bad future just because she rewrote the book of E.N.D. But like I said, you guys let me know down below your thoughts and opinions on this theory. Do you like it? Do you not? And let me know down below what you think. Do you think one of the main crew will die and then they'll be brought back thanks to them completing the 100-year quest? Or do you think that this is probably not going to happen and something else will happen and they'll probably wish for something else back? You guys let me know down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop it a like, leave a comment, and if you want to join this channel and become a part of this amazing community that we have on this channel, then make sure to subscribe and put on those notifications by hitting that little bell icon right next to the subscribe button, so that you are notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Take care and peace.